Lubbock County Commissioners are considering an expensive road project that was not included in the budget. Crews closed County Road 3600 just northeast of Slayton in September after a heavy rainstorm swept away part of the road.
KCBD News Channel 11's investigative reporter Shaylee Kidwell has more on just how much this will cost taxpayers in tonight's traffic troubles.
Forest Ranch in Yellow House Canyon has been handed down from generation to generation.
It's a legacy.
Amber Davis says her great-great-grandfather started the ranch in 1921.
My kids are the sixth generation that will be a part of the ranch.
Davis is teaching her children the ropes and hopes they will raise the next generation of ranchers.
We hope so. That's the goal. All people in agriculture hope that their kids want to carry on.
County Road 3600, also known as Horseshoe Bend, hugs the canyon. It's one of the few paved roads in the area and the fastest route to Slayton.
It's our main route of travel.
But Davis says this road has had issues for years.
This area was repaired, a major repair, and the road was closed for a couple of years, and they just finished that in 2014. So this is the second closure in a very short period of time, really.
This road closed after a heavy rain in September that dumped nearly 5 inches of rain in a 72-hour period.
The asphalt had just ripped away. It just rolled up like carpet.
In a recent work session, Jennifer Davidson, Director of Public Works, updated Lubbock County Commissioners on the damage and what steps the county needs to take in order to reopen the road.
We have failure in the canyon connectivity with that roadway to the canyon wall. We also have failure in our gabion structure, which is about 50 foot tall. The gabion baskets have blown out.
Davidson says crews worked to cover the exposed subgrade and tried to address compaction issues, but she says the county needs to hire experts. Davidson contacted engineering firm Freeze & Nichols, who for roughly $94,000 will conduct a geotechnical investigation and hydrology and hydraulic analysis. Before commissioners voted, they heard from residents impacted by the road's closure.
My dad died of a heart attack down there in the canyon, and one reason the emergency services wasn't able to get there was because of the railroad service.
My husband is one of those first responders we're talking about. He's a Slayton Fire Department member. They have estimated it's going to be 5 to 7 minutes longer to respond to any emergency in our area.
Mayor of Slayton Clifton Shaw shared similar concerns.
The people that live in that canyon have only 2 ways to access Slayton, and with Horseshoe Bend closed, it forces them to take the longer route of East County Road 7300. That adds a good 5 to 10 minutes on a trip into town that could be very serious in an emergency situation.
Commissioners voted in favor of using bond proceeds to pay Freeze & Nichols to conduct the 120-day study.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
We have the $99 million bond. We have some money that has been set aside for some discretionary spending. We're going to pull it out of that.
That $94,000 will only get commissioners to a place where they can decide what comes next. And County Judge Curtis Parrish said he is bracing for what he expects will be a very expensive estimate.
This kind of road fixing that they're talking about will not be cheap. It will be in the millions.
We walked County Road 3600 with Shaw to get a better idea of what it would take to either rebuild or repair this road. Shaw, who is in the middle of city road projects himself, says he empathizes with commissioners.
Road construction is very expensive, and when it's unbudgeted, the commissioners have already established their budget, so it's not like they can just pull a couple or $3 million out of their hat somewhere to go do something with.
For now, a detour on a Caliche road is the fastest route into town.
No good alternative exists. We would like our road back in usable form as quickly as possible, and I'd like for them not to drag their feet about it.
Shaylee Kidwell, KCBD Investigates.
The county commissioners will meet in about 3 months to discuss the findings of the study. Our KCBD Investigates will share what the engineering firm recommends when those results become available.